All right, so a couple of quick questions then on this
Sure,
regard.
go for it.
Do you think that Blizzard should try to unite the EU and the US servers so there's basically no limitation? Because the other ping is one thing, but then I have a
Mm,
lot of friends now in Europe who are playing the
yeah.
game and I cannot play with them because they're on a different server, which is in a different shard.
If technically it was possible, absolutely. Would bring a ton of life into the game. I think it would help a lot. There are culture differences, but they're not unbridgeable. Like
There's
there are some
cultural
culture differences,
differences
but
right now, and we play with
yeah.
South Americans that don't speak English, so I don't think that's an issue. You know.
I played with a Cambodian guild at one point. It was one of the most fun times I ever had raiding because I didn't understand a word they were saying, but they were laughing the whole time, and it was fun. Like sometimes, it's all right. Um, it would be amazing. I am new to this streaming thing, but since I started streaming, there's a ton of people who I would wish I could play with. Like, let's do a key. Oh, I'm EU. Are you EU or NA? And it does feel bad
Yeah.
that you can't bridge that. I don't know if there's a gigantic technical. I'm not a
All
tech
right.
savvy
Let
person,
me
so I
say
don't
this.
know.
Let me say
But if they
this.
could, yes.
There's no technical difficulties. If you go on the PTR right now, this is a server where NA
Yeah,
people play with EU people and
it's
they
true.
speak different. So it's not
That is
technical.
true.
I think they were asked this question in some interview and they say, oh, it's more of like a legislation kind of thing because EU has different
Maybe.
laws. And I know it is. I'm sure there are. But this is not unsolvable problem, man. This is not the first game that faces, oh, we have players from US
Oh,
and EU and they're on the same server. Ooh, how do we solve? This is solved already. So it's basically a question of whether or not they want to do it. Yes, it's going to require some resources. It's going to require maybe a lot of things they have to move from server, but it is doable. They've already done it on the PTR. So it is annoying to me. And my only question is basically, how many other people are there like me? Because I thought I'm like a snowflake. I'm the only idiot who
mm,
moved in the US, then who lived in the US, moved to the EU. Oh, I
mm.
forgot to switch my servers. But now I see you, so you're another snowflake. Maybe there's more people like that.
There are more. Although most of
Yeah.
Yeah.
them don't play at a high level.
Yeah.
Just
But it
statistically, first
doesn't
of all, most
matter,
people
man.
don't.
Like, it's not
But
about the pink and the level, it's your
yeah, yeah, yeah.
friends. Yeah.
I I think that more access, again, thinking about it not from a game design perspective, but just from a positive versus negative, more access to people is good.
Yeah.
So if they could do that, I would be 1,000% down. I don't see a problem with there being more keys listed, although there'd be more people applying, but it would just have more, you'd have more options. You would be able to find guilds to raid with at different times. That's a big
Yep.
problem for me, right? The time difference is so massive. It's 3 p.m. for me right now. So if the time difference is a huge problem for me to find people to play with. Because I play at like the AMs of NA.
Yeah.
So oftentimes, actually, there are more keys. Like I can't pug keys. There might be 3 16s listed at normal NA times. There are 0 listed if I'm trying to pug
Mhm.
that level key at 5 a.m. in the morning.
Yep.
Like there's 0 for sure. The only people I can play with are OCE intensity. But yeah, that'd be great if they could do that.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I raid with Australian guild because of the time difference. Because Saucy's J guild is starting at like 3 a.m. for me, So I just cannot play with them even if I wanted to.